Have you ever noticed how some people seem to be always stressed out, worried about every little thing? It's as if they are carrying the weight of the world in their shoulders. But here's the thing, life doesn't have to be that way. Today, let's talk why it's important not to take life too seriously. Life is meant to be enjoyed, not endured. Many of us fall into the trap of believing we can control every aspect of our life. We plan, we organize, and we stress when things don't go according to our expectations. But the truth is, life is unpredictable. No matter how much you plan, there will always be surprises. Some good, some not so good. The key is to learn to roll with the punches, to understand that not everything is within our control. Imagine you are planning a picnic. You have checked the weather, prepared all your favorite foods, and invited your closest friends. But on the day of the picnic, it starts raining. You have two choices. You can either be upset and let the rain ruin your day, or you can embrace the situation, dance in the rain, and still have a good time. Life is a lot like that picnic. You can't control the weather, but you can control how you respond to it. Laughter. Laughter is the true medicine. It has the power to lighten up the darkest of days. When you take life too seriously, you miss out on the joy that comes from laughing at yourself, at the absurdities of life, and even at the things that go wrong. Think about the last time you had a good laugh. Maybe it was something silly you did or a funny story a friend told. That moment of laughter probably made you feel lighter, happier, and more connected to the people around you. Laughter breaks down barriers, reduces stress, and reminds us that life is meant to be fun. Consider this. Have you ever seen a child upset for more than a few minutes? Children have a wonderful ability to move on from disappointment quickly and find something to laugh about. They don't take life too seriously, and as a result, they experience joy in even the smallest moments. We could all learn a thing from these kids. Embracing perfection. One of the biggest sources of stress is the pursuit of perfection. We want everything to be just right. Our jobs, our relationships, our appearances. But the truth is, perfection is an illusion. No one is perfect, and nothing in life is perfect. Trying to achieve perfection is like chasing the wind. Instead of striving for perfection, why not embrace imperfection? Understand that it's okay to make mistakes, to have flaws, and to face setbacks. These are all part of human being. When you stop taking yourself so seriously, you will find that you are more forgiving of your own mistakes and those of others. You will also discover that imperfection is what makes life more interesting. It's the quirks, the unexpected twist, and the moments of vulnerability that makes life beautiful. The importance of perspective. Life is full of ups and downs, but how we perceive these experiences makes all the difference. When you take life too seriously, every challenge can feel like a crisis. But if you take a setback and look at the bigger picture, you will realize that most of the things we stress about aren't as important as they seem. Let's take a common scenario. You are stuck in traffic, late for an important meeting. Your stress levels are rising and you are getting more frustrated by the minute. But what if you took a different perspective? Instead of focusing on the inconvenience. Think about what you can control. Maybe you can use the time to listen to an audiobook or a podcast, or perhaps you can use this moment as an opportunity to practice patience. By shifting your perspective, you can turn a stressful situation into a learning experience. Living in the moment. When we are too serious, we often find ourselves worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. But life happens in the present. The more we focus on what's happening right now, the more we can appreciate the little things that bring us joy. Think about how often you find yourself lost in the thought, worrying about an upcoming event or replaying a conversation in your head. Meanwhile, life is happening all around you. The sun is shining, birds are singing, and there are opportunities for happiness in every moment. By living in the present, you free yourself from the burdens of the past and the anxieties of the future. You allow yourself to fully experience life as it is, not as you think it should be. The value of playfulness. As adults, we often forget the value of play. We get so caught up in our responsibilities and obligations that we forgot how to have fun. But playfulness isn't just for kids, it's a vital part of living a balanced, fulfilling life. Being playful doesn't mean neglecting your responsibilities. It means finding joy in the everyday, being open to new experiences, and not being afraid to look silly once in a while. Whether it's trying to have a new hobby, playing a game with friends, or simply being spontaneous, incorporating playfulness into your life can bring a sense of lightness and joy. So why not make a choice today? Choose to not take life too seriously. Let go of the need for control. Laugh more often. Embrace perfection. Shift your perspective. Live in the moment and bring playfulness back into your life. When you do, you will find that life becomes less of a burden and more of an adventure. You will feel lighter, happier, and more connected to the world around you. Remember, life is short. Don't waste it being serious all the time. Smile, laugh, and enjoy the ride. After all, we are all just passing through. Might as well have some fun along the way.